guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos like the one you're about to see here. Spending some time with me. If you are new here and you enjoy budgeting videos with real numbers, this may be a channel that you enjoy. I do talk about our paycheck budgets, our household budget, our sinking funds, our savings plans and goals. And for those of you who check in on a regular basis, thank you so much. I appreciate you. So we're going to talk about sinking funds today because there's some changes that I've been meaning to make. I just haven't been able to sit down and make those things happen until now. So this is my binder that I use. It is a soft cover with a snap closure, and I love this so much because it really keeps everything nice and secure, as opposed to a magnetic closure. I used to use a binder with a magnet closure. So I have quite a few of these actually, and I use them for different purposes. This is my cash envelope binder for weekly variables, and then I also have one that I'm not using, and I have this one for my savings challenge. So different binders for different reasons. But I do have them linked down below, just in case you're looking for something that's a sturdier option. So here is what I have in regards to sinking funds as of today. And I did deplete two of them, one for my mom's flooring, and I didn't really talk about that because we didn't really get into it because it was kind of like a sudden thing, and my husband was helping with that because I was sick and everything. So she is thrilled, and we didn't have quite enough in that fund, but we were able to take it from his previous paychecks that were larger than this month's commission paycheck. So that is done, and I feel really good about it. And I just feel like it's something, to check off the list and move on to something else now. So the ones that I have left, and besides that, we also depleted our half-year property tax escrow. So that is also something that we need to be mindful of to either save that monthly or plan for it bi-yearly. It is due, I think, in July and February, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I'd have to look for the next year's. This is the first time we've paid it on our own. We did separate it from our mortgage payment, which I think was a great idea. And I think if you can do that and, have the money sit in your own savings account or whatever, rather than the bank make interest on it, I think it's a really great idea. So I'm happy we did that. So those are the two accounts that we have depleted, and the one for the taxes is going to stick around because obviously we have to plan for the next half. Eventually, I'd like to be able to pay a year at a time just to kind of get it out of the way, but we're not at that point yet. So left over, we have Black Friday, we have our furniture, we have renovation for our house, and we have a main sinking fund. So here's the escrow back here. And I have some plans for some of these. Firstly, I think what we need to do is we need to add some money for Black Friday. So we have added $150 a month since January, and I'll show you what that looks like on this little register. So the dates are a little skewed because I was trying to do things ahead of time, but I have January, February, March, April, and May. So this says add May. It's kind of hard to read, but we did what totaled $150 at the end for each month. So we were at $750. Now when we add June's, excuse me, we are going to be at $900. I'm just going to write June add. Okay. So I'm going to write 150. And now we're at 900. All right. So we're going to take 100, 200. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. 50, 150. Okay. And we will add that in. Where did this come from? Where did I just put that? Oh. Okay, I'm so confused. Okay, wait, let me just make sure because I put it with the money I have from today. So 51, 52, 53, 400, 500, 600, 750. Okay, I took that like it was the money I was adding today, and it's not. This is the money I'm adding today. So 5150. Okay. So we should have a total of $900 here. So we have 100, 200, 300, 354, 455, 556, 657, 758, 850, and 9. Okay. I don't know why I did that. I just like took the money right out of there and I dumped it on today's money, which was not correct. All right, so we have $900 toward Black Friday. And what Black Friday means is just the kickoff to the Christmas season shopping. So we buy gifts for mostly everybody in our family, and we have a lot of nieces and nephews. And we also use it toward, like, if we have any get-togethers, things like that. So this money will go toward the holidays, period. And then Black Friday usually kind of kicks off the season for me as far as Christmas shopping. I always say I'm going to start it early in the year and pick up things here and there. And I don't know why, I just never do it. So I think that having this fund is more helpful for me than anything else. So this main sinking, we're going to get rid of this. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this money toward our escrow. No, I'm going to put it toward our early mortgage payoff. We have other money for the escrow. See, this is why I need to do this video, because I am all kinds of over the place. This is a savings and then early mortgage payoff we have in here. All right, so I'm going to take this out. As you can see, there's nothing in it because we just made a $5,800 payment. Why I made $5,800, I have no idea. For whatever reason, I had that figure in my head that was the amount that I'm supposed to be making every quarter, and it's not. I'm supposed to be, according to my payoff plan, make $5,400 payments, not $5,800. So I don't know what I was thinking or where that came from, but you know what? At least I'm a little bit ahead of the game, because that way I'm just $400 ahead. So this is our current balance for our mortgage. So $85,712.65. So like I said, there's nothing in here right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this escrow money, or I keep saying escrow. That is so not right. We're going to take this main sinking fund money, and we are just going to get rid of that fund altogether. Because what am I doing with it? What does main sinking mean? I mean, I guess it could come in handy, you know, for a rainy day. Things like that. I'm supposed to have $600 in here. But what does that actually mean? I'm not technically just calling this a main sinking without a job. I'm not really giving it a purpose. And I have so many things and so many goals that this money would serve a better purpose or a more defined purpose. So I'm going to make that happen. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 600. All right, so we're going to add that. Now, the next early mortgage payoff plan, or payoff amount, according to my plan, has to be done by December 1st. So I'm going to write June, add 600, and that gives us a new balance of 600. So yeah, according to my plan, I've already made 3 quarterly payments for 2022. So I'm definitely ahead of the game. I just need to make sure that I make that 4th quarter payment by December 1st, according to my own calendar. That's, you know, I'm the only person that needs to answer, that I need to answer to. So I'm going to make that happen. So let's see. If we need 5,400, I don't really need a calculator for this, but sometimes a visual is good. So 5,400 minus 600, I need to come up with $4,800 by December 1st. And hopefully my husband has some really good commission paychecks between now and then, and we can pull from those. So that's what we got going on for our early mortgage payoff. And then the pool we already paid off. And then the flooring, I just kept the little register back here. And then this is my savings, which I'll do in a separate video. My savings challenge. I love that savings challenge. I think it's fun. I think it's useful. I don't know. I just get a lot out of that. So I'll be doing a separate video on that. So let's see where we are now. So we depleted the main sinking fund and turned that into mortgage payments. We depleted the, did we do that yet? We depleted sinking, main sinking. Now we're going to deplete the furniture, because that's not enough to buy new furniture, and I'm not even sure what our plan is for furniture. So we have a sectional in our living room, and we also have a pull-out couch, like that converts into a bed. And I don't know why. They were just a really good deal when we got them, and they matched. So it was like, we got them at Ashley Furniture many years ago, and they were discontinuing the particular style or model. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But the sectional fits in the corner of our living room so perfectly. It's like it was made for it. So we've really gotten a lot of enjoyment out of that. The pull-out we've used like a couple times over the years. It just hasn't really been worth it. And it's a very heavy couch. So if you've ever had a pull-out that converts into a bed, they're very, very heavy. And that being said, they've served us well, but the fabric on there is like, I don't even want to say it's pilling. It's just wearing. It's just wearing out. Like where in some spots, it's going to be like threadbare pretty soon. So we've wanted to get some new furniture for the living room, and you know, some things that match, and some new end tables, coffee table, whatever. And we just haven't. And I called actually a carpet and furniture cleaning store, and it would be $450 to have both of those pieces cleaned. And they do need cleaned because we have 3 pugs. And as much as we try our darndest to get the hair and everything out, we never covered them from the beginning, which was a mistake. And now it's just impossible to get that hair out of them. So I'm not willing to invest $450 in furniture cleaning. So I think I'm just going to go on YouTube, and I'm going to just find some videos where I can just do it myself and just make them last a little bit longer. Because as much as I want new furniture, I don't know. We just barely even sit in there. So I just don't really want to spend the money on it. At the same time, it's like that situation like where I want my cake and eat it too. It's like I want new furniture, but I don't want to spend the money, which is ridiculous. So I think we're just going to make do, because we just have other things that we need to think about. So I'm going to write June here, and I'm going to write add. And I'm going to put this entire $500 into renovation. Now, I don't know what we're going to do as far as renovation, because we go through sticker shock every time somebody has come to our house. We're just like, what? You know, and knowing, because I have a husband who knows how to do things, he just does not have the time or the energy, you know, to do everything anymore around the house. It's like we know what things cost, and we know, you know, we also know the value of somebody's labor. I mean, I'm not discounting that whatsoever, but at the same time, it's like you also know when you're kind of getting gouged. So it's hard to be somebody who has always been self-sufficient, or be a couple who's always been self-sufficient in getting things done. The only thing I think we've ever paid for is new siding on our house and new windows. And everything else from tile floors to drywall to a finished basement, we've always done ourselves. And I shouldn't even say ourselves, because I have no part of that whatsoever. But yeah, it's just hard knowing that you need to pay somebody now. And so this money that we thought was going to be a really good chunk toward renovation, it doesn't even scratch the surface for the prices that we've been getting. So, and we're not fancy people, and we don't have a huge house. So I can't even blame it on either one of those things. So let me go ahead and make sure I had $3,000 to start with. Then we're going to add this $500. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 5, 550, 6, 650, 7, 750, 8, 850, 9, 950, 2,000, 50, 1, 52, 53, 50. 53, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87,
20, 40, 50, 80, 20, 40, 50, 89, 20, 40, 50, 3,000.
Okay, 3,000. Whenever I get a 50 followed by a 20 in an increment of 100, I get thrown off. So I just take that 50 right out of there sometimes. All right, so we have 3,000 here, and then we're going to add 500. So 100, 200, 253, 320, 40, 60, 80, 4, 420, 40, 60, 80, 500. All right. So now we have $3,500 toward renovation. And when I talk about renovation, I'm honestly talking about things that just need to be upgraded as far as like repaired. You know, not just like cosmetic. Like the furniture, I get it. The furniture is like a cosmetic thing. It's not good furniture anymore, but it serves its purpose. So I get that. But some other things, they actually need to be repaired. So at some point, we're going to have to start somewhere, whether it's with cabinets or a new floor, you know, something like small bites. We're just not going to be able to put in like a new kitchen or new this or new that all at once, because I don't want to, technically, I just don't want to go into debt over it. You know, we could take out, you know, a personal loan. We could take out money on our mortgage, which would really be shooting ourselves in the foot because we're trying to pay that off. So that is something I just would refuse to do. But I know we have to start somewhere. So, all right. So we are down to renovation, and we are down to Black Friday. We have escrow money. And what else do we have to do? I think that was it. So we're down to basically 1, 2, 3. Where's the escrow money? I swear. Seriously, like, did I not just have escrow money? Black Friday. Renovation. Am I for real right now? All right. Early mortgage payoff. I don't have any clue what I did with my escrow. What? Wait. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. The escrow is empty. All right. It was off to the side. All right. Because I just made the payment. So what I'm doing with that is I'm adding $300 for the month of June. All right, 51, 52, 53. All right. So, yikes. My mind is not all there. So June, we're adding 300. No, we just depleted this because I made the payment. So that gives us a total of 300. All right, now we're back in business. So basically I have 4 sinking funds at the moment and 1 savings challenge. So we have escrow, maybe. We have renovation. We have Black Friday, okay. We have early mortgage payoff and a savings challenge, which technically is not a sinking fund, but I guess it could be. But I just kind of make it a savings challenge. In fact, I don't really want to have this in here. I think this is more of a sinking fund. So I'm going to put this back in here. Put it way, way, way in the back. All right, early mortgage payoff. And now we are reorganized. We've depleted some funds. We've made some payments with that money. We've started a couple new funds. No, not really. We just added to existing funds. So we depleted and we added the rest to existing funds. So now, well, let's see where we're at. That would be interesting if anybody is still here. So we have 750 in Black Friday. No, well, we have 900. It's just hidden. Okay. So we have 900. And then we have 3,500. And then we have 300. And early mortgage payoff, what did I put in there? Whenever this is folded, then I can't see. 600. So we're at 5,300 for these funds. Okay. And then in my savings challenge, we have 1,530. So we have about 6,830 going. We had more, but like I said, we made some payments, some planned payments, planned purchases. So I think we're in a good spot. And some of this money will be used for more planned purchases, but I'm really happy with who talks like that? With where we're at with things. I think that we're doing pretty good. So I'm going to add this to my monthly budget. So I have escrow,
mortgage, payoff, renovation, Black Friday, cards, and then because I didn't add, because I just moved money around, I'm not going to
add them all again. I think that was the total. If it's not, I'll go back and correct it. So this is my monthly worksheet. If you guys are looking for worksheets, you guys know I have these on my Etsy. And then sinking fund for the escrow, I added 300. And I don't want to put anything more down than that because I didn't really take money out of our paycheck or anything like that. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me while I stumbled through this. Sometimes you need to do that. Sometimes you need to check yourself and double check and make sure your addition and your subtraction is adding up correctly, or, you know, subtracting correctly. And yeah, I think I'm good for a while. At the end of the month or more toward the end of June, I might add some more money. We'll see how things go, but for right now, I'm pretty happy with the way it is. And then, of course, I'll be back and I will be talking about my savings challenge and explaining to you how that challenge works and where I'm at with that, what the status is. It's just a 12-month challenge. And also kind of where I see me placing that money at the end of the challenge. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope that you consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And as always, I hope I see you guys in my next video. Take care.